It is impossible to advise in modern culture since it is so perceptive. Confidence extends that it is a more than imaginative relationship between the celebrity and the religion. As evidenced by the frequent usage of phrases like icon, idol, anxiety, as well as adoration of characterized celebrities and the reaction of audience to them. Celebration is a new religion and the substituted traditional faiths in contemporary world that ignore the demand as well as the truth of the traditional faiths. We have unrestricted access to this celebrated daily life thanks to the media's pervasive. As Royak emphasized, the temple of celebrity is visited temporarily by today. Social as individually and group continue to follow the same idea as well as the viewpoint held by the ordinary people whose contribute the social are perceived and insignificant. The secularization theorists suggest the traditional religion decline. Gobaya explained how celebrity culture is delivering become a kind of religion. Earlier observed that idea of functional equivalence who content that popular culture seems to fill the whole left by religion. It's a curious to claim that celebrity culture is a form of religion. It is aligned with the Friedrich death of God. That remark a period when the belief in God was significantly challenged by the rapid of advancement in the technology and the significant stride in the knowledge development during the turn of the 20th century. It believed that celebrity culture and the popular culture in the general fulfill a variety of roles were formerly held in the by religion. According to the Chris Royak, celebrate culture operate like the religion by providing a sense of identity, a key pillar that fosters belonging and identification in the secular society is a post-God celebrate. Example of the celebrate being the new religion of the case of Taylor Swift and her friends that Dumbo as Swift. Taylor Swift again a merger following the more than a decade. But suggests that Taylor Swift is not free to share her feeling publicly and not only sex power, but she also claimed that she make use of influences notable substance to social media following which extent her graded her voice and encouraged emotional exchange her fan. The work she celebrated such as Taylor Swift's step from the people desire to be perfect in her own meant to Swift. Taylor Swift is a part of the imagine and associate them in the professional which empower them to something or develop for. The Swift Day is incomplete if they have no gain from the impersonal expression from her social media account. Throughout her career, Taylor Swift has impressed her fans to be power who they are and ignore individuals that tell her be different, a fact that is contributing significant to the stage. Taylor Swift is a source of identity that is reference point for fans as his present a positive ways of living them. People use stories created about Taylor Swift and how is temporary in the media to help them to find their burning and heal and fix a personal issue. The story are religion, but not this typical sense of unholding doctrine, expanded electionment for the organization and the substituting rape or collect worship, but rather than the sense of that giving option or positive that the relationship between that means the unique and the security of narrative, imaginary style, fantasy in the modern media discovered since identity is expressed by media's construct through the audience identification. An important component of this security as well as identity application process of per rhetoric is celebrating culture, even if the celebrity is different from us. they were also similar to us, which is one of the main causes of this. Conclusion: Taylor Swift possesses a unique and transcendental allure that Swifts that accept a quality of divinity. The adoration and the worship that the singer receives arises from the fantasy that the superstar provides her super fans, and the way that song and imagery make them feel better about themselves and the life in general. As the case study of Swifties demonstrates, the role of stardom as a form is to characterize sociable with perception of the masses regarding identity. In addition to complex and multifaceted fame of stars by the media, which turning influence that how people feeling of themselves and the stars them idolize.